Welcome back to another tramp test tutorial. So, originally I was gonna do like a montage of like my best tricks, but I think I'm gonna go to like a gymnastics gym tonight, get some clips there. So that video will probably be tomorrow. But in the meantime, dude requested a remake on my front 3 tutorial because he didn't really get it, and I'm gonna do something a little different. Instead of remaking it, I want to do kind of just like how to front spin, and like it could be faster, or just like how to do it if you don't know. Because I've learned a couple tips like since I made that tutorial, one big one. So yeah, let's get right into it. So on any front spin, there's 2 parts to it, and those 2 parts are first like the flip, the actual flip, and the second part is the spin. And a lot of people try and like combine them, and that really messes them up when they're first learning. And it's way better to try and separate. And like a really good way of learning this is like the gymnastics style. I think it's called like a branny. Yeah. But it looks like this. But so see that branny? It's really weird because like I do like a front flip tucked, and then after I do what's called a kick out and then spin. And this, like, you see how it like kind of breaks up the 2 parts. You do the flip and then the 180. I think this is like the easiest way to learn for new people. And to start by doing this, you want to first do like practice kickouts on a front flip. So all you do, try and get as high as you can, front flip hard, harder than you normally would, and then kick out straight when you do it. So it probably looks pretty ugly because I don't know, I don't do gymnastics or anything, but just try and stay like as rigid and straight as you can when you kick out. This will help you spin better. And all you want to do is when you kick out and look. Your head and looking where you want to go is so important. It's one of the most important things because your body follows wherever your head goes. So you want to kind of do the front flip, and then when you're kind of halfway through, you kick out, turn your head, turn your shoulders, and it'll feel weird. It might take a couple tries, but you'll eventually do a branny. So kind of like this. But, some common mistakes people make with this is they try to like start turning when they front flip, so they kind of do a sideways front flip like this. This, you just want to try and stay as straight as you can. Like I said, you want to separate the flip and the spin. I think the branny is the best way. If you can't really tuck branny, try doing like a straight one, where you just throw a straight front flip, and then when you're you're upside down, like my finger was my head. When you're upside down, you just turn. You look with your head and twist the rest of your body. Use your head. I cannot stress how important using your head and looking where you want to go is. But yeah, that's kind of ugly, but that's okay. So once you like got your branny down, if you want to start spinning more, I hate doing front threes. I really don't, but all you do is you just start your spin a little earlier. So you have to get more flip because you'll be straighter and spinning more. And do that, you got to just kick with your heels. Like pretend there's someone behind you and you want to kick them. And yeah, so you kick with your heels, use your head. Throw your head, look where you want to go, do 360. They're really hard because you can't spot your landing. They feel really whack. But yeah. And now I want to talk about your arms. This is a huge point. Before I like talked about putting on your seatbelt, like kind of a seatbelt motion. But that's kind of like, it makes people do weird. And I think what a much better one is you want to try and like punch someone behind you. So you punch someone behind you, and this kind of helps you separate, because before the seatbelt, it throws you for the flip and the spin. But if you just punch someone, you use your heels to flip, and then you just like punch a dwarf behind you, and that'll help you get the spin. You don't only want to punch, you also want to look with your head. So yeah. So I think the reason why mine look really weird is because I'm trying to look at the ground, and that just kind of screws me up. What I really like, and I think are easier once you get them, are front fives. And if you've ever done like a double front flip or back flip, you know what I'm talking about. Where when you're doing them, you can't see anything. Everything's a blur. You have no idea where you are. But as you do more and more, you kind of feel like, oh yeah, I've been in the flip for this long. I'm right here. I should untuck. And there we go. I landed. But so front fives. Again, you want to use your heels. Kick as hard as you can. You want to kick harder because you'll stay straighter and spin more. See, there's a dwarf behind you, and you punch him, turn your head, and a lot of people, they try and look at the ground, so their head kind of goes like this, and then their body kind of follows, and they don't really spin. All you want to do is you just want to look straight and keep it there, and you just want to kick as hard as you can, punch your dwarf, keep your head going, and just try and keep spinning. It'll feel really, really whack at first, but eventually you'll kind of like get the hang of it and know where you are. So kind of like this. Oh, another thing I want to say is that your arms, after you spin, or after you like throw them and punch the dwarf, you want to just bring them into your body, like this, like I'm showing right here. You just kind of bring them and cross them, do whatever, but just keep them inside your body. You don't want them outside of your body. And yeah, because if you have them outside, you're bigger and you spin weird. And if you keep it inside, you have a nice tight spin. It's way better. So that's kind of it for the tutorial. It just, like, front spins, they take a really long time to just kind of get the hang of. But once you get the hang of them, you can do them no problem. Just the two biggest things to remember is your head, punching a dwarf. Also, like, kicking your heels to get that flip rotation is also quite helpful. But eventually, yeah, you just kind of build up from a front 180, front 360, front 540, like a front flip 900. I don't really like landing forward because it feels really weird, but yeah. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, favorite, subscribe, and drop a comment for the next trick tutorial. See you later, alligators.